Welcome to Win the Sulky. Bob Hayden joined by Bobo Ginsburg. And what did Ken Workington mean by that, the other Ginsburg? What is he referring to? You number two?
Yeah, I guess I'm number two to my brother Vinny. He's been driving. He started in 2009, but actually I started training before. I actually was right around the same time, so I don't know why.
So you guys, what kind of rivalry was there early on between you and Vinny Ginsburg?
Not really a rivalry. We were always trying to work as a team. There's always snags in the bait and everything, and it's just kind of tough to work with family.
And what about, so the driving came to Vinny easier early? You like training? How did that work?
Well, he always liked jogging horses. I was always more like right on into them, and I always liked just being in the barn and rubbing on the legs, and he just liked to be out on the track.
You like to work more than he did, is what you're saying?
I mean, I don't want to say that on camera, but maybe.
Okay. Okay, we have a horse called Drunken Terror in tonight, 10th race, number 4. Give us a little background on this horse.
He's a nice horse. I claimed him, I think, maybe back in January. I had him a few starts, and the first start, he was locked in. He was second. And the next start, he got claimed from me, but he was on the front end where I don't think he likes to be, but he's still dug in tough. He was third that night, and then he got claimed.
I tell you, these 10 claimers, these 12-5, they go after it pretty good out there, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, they race hard every week, and the horses are just very competitive.
How about another horse I'm going to ask you about, Stimulus Plan? You raced him too. What about that?
He was a nice horse too. I claimed him out of a $7,500 race. I bumped him up to a 10. He ended up winning the first start in the G-Notes, and then he ended up fighting back tough in the final, and he held on, and he got claimed shortly after that also.
Yeah, and now tell us about your barn. How many are you training? Where do you train out of?
I train out of Gateway. I got 3 horses right now. I lost a couple to claims. I sold a few. One got turned out, so I'm just doing the runaround right now.
So how do you replenish the barn? That's a big question. Where getting new owners in the business for anybody is a big issue. But yourself, you're not into young horses right now, so you're more into overnight or claimers.
No, right now I'm just more into claimers and horses that have raced before. I'm not in that stage just to get babies, but yeah, everything that helps to get new owners, and it's tough,
Yeah, what are we doing? I mean, you're racing at Freehold too. You're at Gateway. A lot of people are racing, training at Gateway. What kind of things do you think we should be doing, maybe to get some of the young people involved?
I guess you got to have more nights like we used to with like the parades and all the stuff in the grandstand and the camels and all that, just to get the young people excited,
Get the good young people here, see something different, and discounts and things like that.
Maybe more autograph stands.
Yeah, how about the young drivers? Your brother's 27, 28 now. We've seen a pretty good influx. Joey Bongiorno, a lot of guys that are not like it was 20 years ago, where everybody pretty much was 40 and established. Nowadays, we got some young guys making some noise.
Yeah, the young drivers, they work hard. They got to keep up to the old guys who they're just better. They already have all the experience. They got to work up to their experience.
What about the stakes horses or the young horses down the road for you? What if an owner says, hey, I got a couple 2-year-olds turning 3. They might be useful in a series. They might be 40, 50 claimers. What would happen there?
I would love it. I'm always looking for new horses. I'm always looking to bump up my owners and try and get more owners and trying to get more horses, better horses. You always got to try and be working harder. That
fractional ownership that Anthony McDonald has, a few other people have had, that's good, getting people interested, even on a minimal level.
Yeah, definitely.
And what about the sales this year? Can we expect to see you active at the sales?
Hopefully. I bought a few at the last sale at the Meadowlands. They were okay. They're just it's not like what I want to like. I'm not really a big fan of the sales right now. I'm just like looking at claimers and trying to claim horses, and that's about it.
And Freehold closes, I believe, on Derby Day, so maybe some of that stock will be good enough to race here.
Yeah, maybe that's possible too. The Freehold horses, they most of the time they bump up and they do just fine over here in the lower claimers. It's not bad competition. Any
other Ginsburgs on the way in the family we should know about?
Not right now, as I know. It's possible.
Okay, so we have one training Ginsburg, one driving Ginsburg, and I guess that's enough for now.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
Well, listen, Bobo, good luck tonight with 10th race with Drunken Terror. Tell Vinny we said hi, and we want to see him back soon, and good luck.
All right, thank you, Holly.
Thanks a lot.